The reason why you want to keep silent is because of the perception that you may have of yourself from someone's own opinion or reaction. It really doesn't have anything to do with them necessarily. It's just that your perception might cause a doubt. So, for example, let's say that you want to own your own business. And let's say you want to get into making widgets, whatever widgets are. And you're really excited, you've been visualizing, and your best friend comes over, and you look at her and you say, I got something to tell you here. I'm going to start my own business with widgets. And she kind of gives you the look. The, ooh, really? Okay. That alone, that look and that sound.
Well, it didn't just plant a seed of doubt in your head.
Exactly.
It brought in the John Deere tractor plow and plowed an entire garden of doubt for you.
And we totally understand about the excitement level. You know, going, you want to tell someone.
You want to share it? Yeah.
But you have to really make sure that you share it with a co-creator, someone who is going to support it no matter what. I have many siblings, as everybody knows, but I have one particular sibling that no matter what I tell him, and no matter what he tells me, we support each other. It doesn't matter what it is. And so he's like a co-creator. By supporting me, he's helping create with me. Lee and I obviously are on the same wavelength, and we tell each other everything, and we always are going, go, 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 you know. And so you want to be a little careful of that. And it dissipates energy.
Oh, completely dissipates energy.
Yeah,
Completely.
Why don't you explain that, Lee?
Okay, so what'll happen is, let's say you're starting, embarking on a project, or you're embarking on anything. It doesn't have to be a project. It can be a relationship that you've been seeking, and you tell a parent or a friend, and they completely send you the signals through body language, and maybe even just through telling you that they don't approve or they doubt it. This strong pool of energy that you started with, the spark that caused you to be as excited as you were about whatever it is, completely just drains. It completely dissipates. That negative energy comes in and it hits the positive energy, and it just begins evaporation.
Now, if it doesn't bother you at all, then there's no issue.
Of course.
But we are human beings.
And this is where the power of silence truly is, the power of silence.
It's true. It is.
You can go and invent anything, and you can do whatever you want to do, and all of a sudden, after the fact, someone will come in and go, oh my God, look at that great thing you did. But would that person have said the same thing at the very beginning before you embarked on what it was you were doing?
And also you have to realize there is also jealousy issues as well that can cause that to happen for you. So if you are, again, if someone makes a remark, it can be out of jealousy as well. And that is another strong...
But whatever it is, what it is it's attracting negative emotion.
Sure.
And you might be the strongest rock who can just have it bounce off your back and not care. But on the other hand, like Beth just said, we are human. And so one of the biggest powers that you will hold with the law of attraction is the power of silence. Use it.
And remember this. You know how when you get really excited about something and you want so badly to tell someone, and Lee will tell you, I am the worst when it comes to that, if you want to call that worst. I am always telling them about things that are exciting that I just feel like I'm going to explode. That explosion feeling, I have learned to focus and concentrate more into the desire instead of letting it out and
then
the
what
energy
happens?
leaving.
Beth starts...
Faster.
Absolutely. You manifest faster. Beth starts taking that energy that she would have dissipated by telling somebody who might poo-poo it, and instead she's making that be the positive energy that she's sending to the universe to attract what it is she's doing, whatever the project is.
Sure.
So do you see how that goes around and around?
Yeah.
It really is kind of an unbroken circle. The circle breaks, however, when you let out the information or whatever, when you
someone who you believe,
Right. So again, pick and choose. Use the power of silence judiciously, and if you're going to let anybody know anything about what you're doing or what you're feeling, you make sure you know 1,000% who that person is.
And that being said, if you have a group, if you have something that you really want as a desire or your purpose, and you have someone or a group that you can trust, and they have desires as well, you can't imagine what it's like to get together as a group and visualize together and support each other, because that speeds things up as well. It doesn't mean that you have to do that, but it's definitely a choice that you can make to do that if you want to.
Well, and there's all kinds of wonderful law of attraction groups around the world. As a matter of fact, many times Beth and I are invited to appear and speak with these. That's where our intimate gatherings came from, that we do live.
Yeah.
Okay, and if any of you have been to the website and seen about the intimate gatherings, you'll know what that's all about. And what that is we're meeting people who are like that. They get together and they feed off each other's energy and they support each other, and we get reports all the time that they manifest 100% faster than you do on your own.
And it's because of the like feelings, the like thoughts, and we just kind of put them in a pool in the middle, and boy, do we have a great time. It's just so much fun. So if you can do that, it's good. Even if you can't, obviously, your desire is coming to you or is to you.
Right. But what you don't want to do is shoot yourself in the foot by letting your feelings and your emotions that are so dear to you and your plans and things out to those who would put them down.
That's right.
Because, like I say, we're all human, and the last thing you want to do is get your subconscious thinking about something like that, because that just slows down. If anything, it just slows down your manifestation.
That's right, it does.
It takes longer to come.
Now, I wanted to say really quick, because I don't think it's in the lesson this week, make sure you practice on your quiet time. It's really important to have that one-on-one with the universe.
Now, why don't you give a little example of quiet time?
Well, quiet time is what you can call meditation. You can call it whatever you want. I know some people have a problem with the word meditation, so that's why I use quiet time. It's when you can sit by yourself and do your best to corral your mind. That's a good way of putting it. Because we all know what mind chatter does. You just sit down and you go to do your little, sitting and relaxing and breathing, and then you hear, oh, the laundry's waiting. Oh, I have a meeting tomorrow. I wonder if I'm prepared to da-da-da-da-da. You know how that goes. Or even the cat comes in and meows. There's all these different things that can cause you to lose your concentration. The important thing is that you just keep trying. Even if you can do it for 30 seconds, which is amazing in its own self, believe it or not, just to sit and be, you're connecting to the universe. You're connecting one-on-one. You're always connected, but you're connecting one-on-one with no thought. And that's when your intuition usually comes in the door and helps you with little things about the desires that you have.
Yep.
And also, it's just so good for you because it puts blood to your brain and
all
all through your body. And it's just a really good thing to get into practicing.
And turn off your cell phones when you do
it. And it also teaches you concentration and focus.
Yep.
And when you can concentrate and focus like a laser point, that means you can do the same for your desire. And that's really another reason why we're asking you to do quiet time, because we're trying to teach you how to focus and concentrate to be able to shoot it out to a certain point and hold it there, because that is what is going to bring back to you what it is that you want.
So,
is that okay?
I think that we covered everything we needed to do for this lesson. So, it's the weekend.
It's the weekend.
Enjoy your weekend, everyone.
I can't wait to get your papers.
Yep, we'll be
It's
looking
so much
forward to
fun.
those.
And your gratitude logs.
Yep.
Oh, I'm so excited. Okay.
And then we will be back in class, be back in session on Wednesday.
All right, and make sure you get all your work in by Monday so that we can get it back to you.
And any questions, you guys are excellent at knowing how to ask the questions. We have a great dialogue going between us and you. So you just email us or whatever you need to do, and we will see you back in class on Wednesday.
All right, bye.
Bye.